Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Can you hear us well? Can you see us well? We're gonna be waiting for one more minute to make sure that everyone who wanted can join us. Let us know in the chat if you can hear us well. uh, is there some issue?
Yeah, the answers said some guys see us and hear us.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah.
Great. So we're gonna start really soon. Just wait for a couple more seconds to make sure everyone is here. How are you doing? What are you waiting from the webinar today? Okay, so should we start?
Yeah, I think we can start.
Okay. Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Hannah Klein and I'm marketing manager at Stripo. And this is my
hi
colleague.
everyone. Yeah, my name is Valerie and I'm a Stripe support manager. Nice to meet you, everyone.
We are happy to say hello to you, and basically we almost ready to start our first webinar that may consist of two parts, the theoretical and practical. I'm going to tell you a bit about the AMP for email and how can it be used to increase your salary, increase your click rate, and so on. The difference between AMP for email and HTML email, and Valerie is going to show you how to create one custom AMP blog. So let's begin, right? Can everyone see it on my screen?
Not yet. Anna, can you share your screen with us one more time?
Sure. Can you see it?
No, just a moment then. Yes, okay. Now we can see your screen.
Great. So as I said before, today we're going to talk about AMP for email. Can you mark somewhere in the chat if you're familiar with this technology? I've heard about this before. Or some new folks here. Okay, good. So our agenda for today, we're going to talk, first of all, what is AMP, that is called, which ASPs can send it, and what email clients support it. AMP challenges, this is the reasons why people are usually scared to send AMP, even if that is super cool tool and can help you in so many different ways. Then we're gonna talk about types of AMP content based on your needs. And of course, we're gonna talk about our experience with AMP. So let's start. So AMP is fully interactive real-time content. So basically, it's like a mini version of the website put into your email. You can see right now on the side. So basically, we've tried to put our calendar right into the email. So sometimes you probably have this issue when you're talking to the person and trying to arrange the meeting, and you say, okay, I'm available on Thursday at 3 p.m., 4 p.m. And while this person is answering you, one of the slot is already gone. So you want to keep your information in the email up to time, so everyone can see the time that you are available at the moment they book the slot. Well, this issue weren't solved before, or you could have solved it using some other websites, for example, Calendly. But now with real-time AMP content, you can use it, you can do it right in the email. So first of all, we're going to talk about AMP challenges. First challenge, we call it the patient zero, let's say, senders and AMP client and email clients that support AMP. This is the one point that we don't have so much influence, but we're still trying to make sure that everyone can reach this wonderful feature and try it out. Requires strong technical skills. Well, no doubt, but we have some solutions how to fix it and how you can use AMP for email easily. Second reason why people are scared to use AMP for email, that you need to have two versions of the email, HTML and AMP, because not all the senders and email clients support AMP. We also know how to deal with this. It involves admins and devs. I guess I don't have to say even more about this. And the last one, but not least, it's hard to measure. Okay, let's move further. So which ESP can send it? For now, it's 9 ESPs, at least the most popular, that support AMP feature. This is SendGrid, Aweber, Amazon SES, Amazon Pinpoint, Mailgun, eSputnik, SparkPost, Braze, and Tripolis. So basically, each of these ESP can send email without any problems. So we at Stripo offer direct export to Aweber, Braze, eSputnik, SparkPost, and Tripolis. Just one click. You probably see that there is no all of the ESPs that support AMP are listed here. Well, this is not that we don't want to build it right now, but because we have some of them don't have the methods to get our HTML, AMP HTML, and for some of them, we're just working on it. So even if you use one of this ESP, but they are not listed here, you still can export AMP for email file using this AMP HTML. So it's going to work as well as your usual HTML. You just download it to your ESP and send it. So what email clients support AMP? For now, it's Gmail, Yahoo, and Mail.ru, all desktop, app, and web. You probably got a question. What should I do if I don't know what email clients my client use? And this is pretty reasonable question, because what should you do? You might think, like, send one email HTML or send an AMP HTML at the same time send HTML, duplicate my emails, or what's going to happen? That's how we came to the second issue. That you might need to have two versions of the same email, HTML and AMP. For now, we're solving this issue by having both versions in the same email. That's how it would look like in your template. So the top block, you would have HTML, AMP HTML, sorry, and the bottom one would be HTML. And your users will see the content based on the device they open your email at. So it's not yet like your user gonna see both at the same time. No, you just would keep all the information about same email in the same template. So as well as the same way as we had with the desktop and mobile version, now you would have also HTML and AMP HTML version at the same email without creating billions of copies of the same template. So for now, we already solved two issues. The first, or patient zero, sender and email client support, and the second one, that you need to have two versions, HTML and AMP. So let's go further. Requires strong technical skills. That's why we are here, actually, because we're really working closely with Google to make sure that everyone can learn how to use AMP, and it's super simple for everyone. We offer for now 70 plus templates that have AMP HTML feature. You can just open these templates and add the content based on your needs and send it super easily, super fast, just by adding on the existing templates without even going to code. That's like super important, especially for marketers like me. I'm not into coding so much. So this feature is available for everyone. We also offer standard AMP blocks like carousel, accordion, and form. Like, you just pull and drag it as a regular block in our editor, and also add it as regular block, just like put in links where you need them to go, and so on. So that's how it would look like. Your HTML version. So you see on a slide that I have on the left, slide 1 and slide 2. That means that this image can be scrolled to the right and to the left, and you'll see different images right in the email that would lead you to different web pages. Modules. Did everyone hear me well, right? So I'm not going too fast or too low. Is everything okay? Maybe you have some questions. So I'm just going too fast and I'm thinking, is everything good? Okay. So let's go further. You don't actually need to use whole template or build AMP block from the beginning. You can use our AMP modules. You can just search them through models using AMP, and you'll see all the models that was pre-made by R, and just change the images and text right there. So it's also super simple to save your own AMP modules and actually any others, but just storing them in your personal model library. So you don't need to create over and over the same thing again. You just can create it once and they store and use it based on your needs. So the first issue was solved as well. Let's go further. As I said, a lot of people believe that AMP for email involves admins and devs. That's true, and we cannot deny it, but you can use services like ours, and actually the thing we were working at really hard is to make sure that you can create AMP email and store your data to your own server, at our server, or even Google Sheets super easily, just without going to developers, because sometimes it can be really difficult to make your developers not only working on your product, but as well as creating some backend for your emails, right? So we were trying to make it as simple as possible for all email marketers. That's why we've created some embedded services that allows you to store your data and pull your data. I'm not going to go into the technical details. I guess if we would need this, we can make one more webinar about this, but because we are really limited in time, so let's move further. This as well, that's you can see how it looks like with webhook. Nothing really complicated here. And even if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Contact our support team. We are really happy to help you. Yeah. Okay. So here you can see how the information is stored into your Google Sheets. If you connect this one to, if you connect your emails to Google Sheets as well. Does anyone have any questions? Actually, I would be really interested to know what's your business like. Is it related to marketing, or is it SaaS platform? Please let me know if you want to know something particular, so we can go closer and deeper to that question. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're almost done with all the issues. So the last one, which was and still probably is still an issue, it's hard to measure. Well, it's only up to your ESP. Not all the ESPs can track the AMP HTML really well. For now, not all the well, some of the ESPs might not give you all the information like they do about HTML emails, but most of them can tell you how many times the email was open, how many clicks did you get, and so on. But there are still quite a bit of services that offer you help with this, and you can connect them. Additionally, we're still working closely with one good company that also working on statistics. So maybe soon we can present some interesting information about measuring AMP statistics. But for now, it's only up to your ESP. Well, now you can see that's how the statistics look like usually. And you can see that the AMP engagement are still higher than HTML, which is pretty cool. So we solved all the issues, and now we can say that you're ready to create your first dynamic email easier. So you just can create and reuse models as many times as you want. Also, you can combine AMP and HTML in one email and don't store millions of versions of your email. Then you can configure your emails with external data sources, forms, lists, and track all data as regular email, as all the regular email data is trackable. Let's go. Well, couple words, what you need to do before starting sending AMP emails. First of all, please get whitelisted with Google. I left the link to the our article. We have the whole post about how to get listed with Google. And I'm also gonna keep the link to this presentation, so you can just open it and look through it again and click all the links to make sure you don't lose anything. Second one, check all components of your template. You need to make sure that all the links work, all the images work. This is something that Google won't let you send without checking first. So you need to make sure your email is perfect. Otherwise, it's going to be gone as HTML email and don't show AMP at all. And the last one, please don't forget to send test email. I believe anyway, you do it all the time, but with AMP, it's super important to make sure that everything you want to work works properly. So how to send your test email? Please go to your general, to your email, go to general, dynamic email, and developer settings. You would need to add info@stripe-test.email to get test emails from us. Your users won't need to do this to get the AMP emails from you, but because we have many clients from different industries and we cannot prove to Google that all the information that we are sending from info@stripe-test.email will be completely up to their rules. We just can't be responsible for every person who sent tests to himself to make sure no one does anything illegal. So please add us, first of all, to send yourself a test. I guess. Yes, so let's move further and talk about AMP content. So there are a couple types of AMP content: layouts, real-time content, and forms and actions. First of all, layouts. Layouts, it's something that makes our emails pretty. So carousel and accordion, for example. I'm going to show examples further. Real-time content. Let's imagine that you send in the email with the newest post on your blog, and you want the person to see the newest post, as I said before. But person can open the email maybe tomorrow, maybe a week later, and you want him or her to be up to date. This is what real-time content is. So we build in the emails that pull the newest posts, and so person can see updated information every time he opens the email. And the last one, forms and actions. This is type of content that sends and pulls the information. For example, like feedback, calendar, and so on. So this is how we collect feedback. For example, using AMP for email. Person doesn't need to go to website and click a lot of links to get to the page to submit the feedback. We're trying to catch the attention right away to make sure that we give this opportunity right now, not trying to push this person somewhere else. Do it here, do it fast. That's how you get the most attention. This is another way of getting feedback. It's different. It's different way, but still same technology and for email. That's super awesome. Like you can just keep 10 or like 5 zeros right into the email without going somewhere. Honestly, I love when it's so simple in the email and I don't need to go to website, open so many tabs. This is what we can do. Simplify the registration process. Of course, it's super simple when person can come into the email to verify their email address and ask the questions right away without going through website looking for forms, connecting the support in a long way. It's just simpler to do it this way. And also, it's really cool for businesses like e-commerce to just keep the little questionnaire right in the email. So here you can see the questionnaire from HRs, but it doesn't matter. You can do it for your store, for your users. For example, here you can list the names of the goods you offer. So you can understand. For example, for pet store, you can just give the ability to choose what pet does your user have and how often does he or her shop, and so on. Again, that's how your information will be stored if you choose. And now we're going to talk about the most interesting part of the AMP, gamification. This is really lovely and really nice way to engage your users into your email, to make sure that your user will remember your brand name and will never forget, because I personally have never seen something like this. And now when I see it, I just cannot stop work with this, So this is an example of our Easter campaign. You can see you could have look for numbers in the eggs and count the summary, and that's how you would get the promo code. This is actually a really cool way to give promo code, not just put it to the other presentation as I did, but okay, let's go further. This is another really interesting way how you can share your promo code with your users. Let's see. And you can add some variety to this. Enabling customers to select items in the emails. This can be really cool feature for everyone who can make their users to increase their salary. This is really cool feature for everyone who has abandoned carts, let's say, and for stores, for tech industry. Super simple to pick and just complete your order on the website. Like you just picked everything you needed in the email and just paid on the website. Also pretty simple, pretty fast. And carousel. It can be used in many different ways. So we want to show you some. First of all, this is combining of different clothes, like blouse plus blouse plus trousers, pants, so on. And this is the way you can make your users to buy not just one thing, but the another one, sending them a t-shirt they wanted to buy and adding the trousers they never thought might be fitting well with this t-shirt. So this is the cool thing. And this is the puzzle that you're going to be trying to create with Valerie today. She's going to show you how to do something like this. Also, a pretty engaging thing to give your users promo code, for example. There's also an example how you can use the carousel. Sometimes people put a couple of images. For example, for Christmas, we had create your perfect Christmas tree. And it was also a couple of slides in the carousel. You could have just picked some and create the tree you really love. Ooh, sorry. What AMP does help you with it also. You can let your users see if the result was right of the puzzle that you put. So you can see if you put the wrong number there, we pulled this sentence from the server which says, I'm sorry, your answer isn't correct. And when you put the correct answer, it checks it and immediately shows the result to your user. It's the same way it works with rabbits like this, but here the code would check if the name is right. Oh, actually, this is also a cool example of how you can combine a couple AMP features together. First of all, you can put a little survey here, and based on this survey, you can display some particular carousel with we can fit the previous answers. For example, if a person speaks French and want to go to some hot country, it's probably to spend more time in like Egypt to get relaxed and so on, based on the answers as well. And also, it's not all the examples that we have. We have more on our post 20 best ways to use AMP. So please don't hesitate, check it out to see if there's something that fits your business perfectly. And again, please don't hesitate to connect with our support team. They might help you to implement or with whitelisting. So what was it all for? We went through this way, solved all the issues that we have, finally figured out that so many ways to use AMP. What was it for? We have a personal statistic and statistics from the other companies that use AMP. We've sent our form with the feedback form, and we tried to understand which one works better, AMP HTML or HTML. And we found out that AMP form generated by 520% more feedback than external form. I guess that's pretty great result, and it shows that AMP actually works. Also, we've sent appointment emails that I previously showed you, where you can pick the right date and time to see the person. CTOR was 17%. Acquit boosted sales by 82% for abandoned shopping carts. I don't know what could work better. And a Weber increased their user engagement. Unfortunately, we don't have the numbers for this, but you can click to these links when you get this presentation and check it out, because they have whole article with whole use case. And finally, we really want to give you the 50% off any annual plan with this promo code. It also in the description, so please use it, try it, and this way you can try to build this interesting things that Valerie will show you today. So thank you so much for your attention. Maybe if you have some questions, please do.
Thank you, Hannah, for your detailed speech today. It was really interesting and useful. Thank you. So guys, give me one moment. I will prepare my screen for you. Just a moment. Okay, guys. So today I will show you how to build an IMP puzzle for emails with a notification message at the end. So, for example, you can create such a puzzle where your recipients should complete the map country, for example, yeah? And when they assemble the puzzle, they will see such a notification. So let's wait for a second and we will see the notification at the bottom. Yeah, perfect. So here you can see the notifications. So today we will try to create such a puzzle. So you will need to insert links to images into HTML code. No need to code anything. We'll provide you with a pre-built email model with the necessary code inserted. So what makes this notification mechanic good? The bad thing about these gamification mechanics is that it can be reused over and over just by changing images, for example, yeah? Also, you can actually build anything you want. For example, the face of a person. For instance, you may ask your recipients to put together a photo of your favorite singer, actor, etc. And those who do guess who this person is a winner, yeah. Or you can hide a new product you are going to launch in this puzzle. Or you can create a map of a town, country, and users will try to collect the puzzle, yeah? Okay, so perfect. So how to build a puzzle with Stripe? So really it's easy. Just a moment. Yes, sorry, one more time. Add to stream and full screen, perfect. So how to build a puzzle with Stripe? It's easy. Step number 1, preparing images. So you need to find or draw a necessary image and cut it into 9 square-shaped pieces, meaning their width and height should be totally equal. So I found this travel image, as you can see here. So it's my general image, yeah, and its resolution, let's check it. And its resolution, as you can see, 80 hundredths per 80 hundredths, yeah? Okay, good. The next way, I cut this image into 9 equal parts of 600 pixels each. So in this folder, I prepared these pieces of my general images. As you can see, there are 9 images from 1 till 9. So our pieces are ready, yeah, done. After that, I left the first 9 pieces, so the first and 9th pieces the way they are. And pieces number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I duplicated 3 times each. As you can see, for example, here my piece number 2, and I duplicated it 3 times. Yeah, and then I made rotation by 90 degrees, by 180 degrees, and 270 degrees. So let's check it. So this my 4 examples of image number 2. By 90 degrees, by 180 degrees, by 270 degrees, and correct image. So I repeated the same with all other pieces of my image. And in the simple way, we got 3 incorrect and 1 correct square-shaped pieces. So with the images, everything is prepared now. Done. And now let's go to our Stripe account and create a new empty template. To do that, click on this green button. Go to the basic template section and click on the empty template. So you can use any template, any email message you want to put your puzzle, yeah? So this webinar I'm going to use just empty template. Okay, perfect. So as I said before, we can create the puzzle using our pre-built model. So we have prepared a ready-to-use model for your convenience. Okay, to add this model into your template, you need to go to the model section, which you can find here. Enter the pre-built tab. and using the filter find the AMP category, this one. Click here and find the labyrinth models. Perfect. So here you can see two labyrinth models. So what's the difference between them? The first model you can use without notification message at the end, yeah? And the second one model includes the notification message at the end. So, for example, when your recipient will assemble a puzzle, yeah, he will see the notification message at the end if you are going to use the labyrinth number 2. So this webinar, I'm going to use this labyrinth, so let's drag and drop it to our template, simply way. Perfect. Okay, so this model already consists of 9 containers, yeah? 3 rows with 3 containers each. That's why we need to upload 9 correct images. So as you remember, I divided my general image into 9 pieces. Perfect. So now we have 9 pieces. Perfect. And let's go. So let's start uploading our images. To upload image number 1 and number 9, yeah, the opening and the closing images, you need to click the image number 1 in the template and replace the current image with your correct image number 1. Click on this button, go to our computer folder and find the picture number 1, this one. And let's upload it. Perfect. Let's do the same with the closing image, with the image number 9, yeah? Let's find the image number 9, this one. So this way we have got the start and finish, yeah, of our puzzle. Perfect. So here in the first column, as you can see, we have 3 columns, number 1, number 2, and number 3. So in the first column, we need to upload our images number 1, 4, and 7. Yeah, I mean 1, 4, and 7. To the column number 2, we need to upload our images number 2, 5, and 8. 2, 5, and 8. Good. And to the column number 3, we need to upload our images number 3, 6, and 9. So using this order, we will be able to complete the puzzle. Perfect. Done. So now we need to add images to carousels to the first column. Here is our column number 1. Yeah. To upload images for carousel, click on the AMP HTML icon right in the first column, and the code editor for this particular site will open automatically, as you can see. Perfect. So here we see the code of our carousel. And we see 2 sections with AMP images. The first section with 4 images, yeah. The first link, the second, the third, and the fourth. And the section number 2, also with the images. So the first section related to the image number 4, and the second section related to the image number 7. Okay, perfect. So remember, I want to pay attention, yeah, that you can upload respective incorrect images, yeah, incorrect, I mean images that we duplicated and made rotation, yeah. So you can upload respective incorrect images to particular carousels in random order, yeah. But please remember that correct images need to be uploaded exactly to specific order. And later I will show you how to do that. Okay, and go on. So as you remember, I divided my image into 9 equal parts and duplicated it 3 times. This folder, and duplicated it 3 times with rotation 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 270 degrees. So now I have 1 correct and 3 incorrect images. After that, you need to play these images in the internet and take links to these images. In other words, you need to store these images in any image storage. The way you need to get links to these images, yeah. So without links, we can't create carousel in this case. So, but I act differently. Go to my Stripe account. So I uploaded all my images to the new template in Stripe, yeah. So I created a new template. I used an empty template. I added simple image blocks and uploaded all my images. So for example, here is 4 images of my image number 4. Here is 4 images of my image number 7. Here is 4 images of image number 2, and etc. So here I uploaded all my images. So in the first line, where's my first line? Use the 4 images in different rotation, yeah? So 1 correct images and 3 images with different rotation. And here I made notes for me to know which image is it. For example, image is number 4, yeah? Okay, good. This way, if you click on the image and go to the code editor, you will be able to see the link of this image. So these images are stored in Stripe storage, and I want to pay attention that we do not have any limitation on image storage, yeah? So you can do the same way to store your images in our Stripe storage, yeah? If you are going to create the puzzle as me, yeah? Perfect. Okay, so go to my puzzle and to the first part in the code, let's paste our links of images. So following the approximate order for our images, yeah? So here we need to paste links. Here you can see 4 links. Here we need to paste links of the first part of our image. So go to my image storage, copy the link number 1, copy it, go to puzzle and replace the first link. Replace with my link. Paste. Perfect. Do the same with the next image number 4, yeah? Copy it and paste here and replace it. Again, the third link. Replace with the third link here. And the last one, here is the correct image. Copy the link and paste it here. The last one. Perfect, done. So do not be afraid of the code. You just simply need to replace links of images with yours. It's all. You don't need any coding knowledge. So just replace the links and it's done. So now we need to replace links of the section number 2 and using images from the 7 piece, yeah? Go to this section, click on the image number 7 and copy the first link. Copy and paste here. Perfect. Again, number 7. So, no, sorry. Yeah, the second link. So it's correct link. Copy it and paste to the second link in our carousel block. Yeah. Paste it. Perfect. Copy the third link. Done, and replace with the next one. Paste it here. And the last link. Yeah, with a rotation by 90 degrees. Copy and simply paste it here. Perfect. Well done. So that's all about our first column. So our carousel for the first column is done. Close our code editor, and now we need to upload images for carousel 2, 5 and 8. So go to the second column, click on this AMP HTML icon and open the code editor. So here we see three sections of our images. The first one, second one, and the third one. So now we need to do the same as we did before. So the first section we need to use image number 2. Yeah. So here is our image number 2, and let's copy all links as we did before. Okay, so let's do that. So yeah, it can take a little time, a small time. Yeah, so let's replace here the second one. Perfect. Here's the second one. The third one. The third one, here one. And let's replace the last link of image number 2. Copy and paste it here. Perfect. The carousel with image number 2 is done. Let's go to the carousel with image number 5. Let's go and copy the first link of image number 5. Copy the link and paste it here to the first link. Done. With the second link of image number 5, copy and paste. With the third one, and replace it with the third link here. And the last one, the correct image, copy the link and replace with the last link here. Perfect. So done. And let's go to the last part of the code and replace images for the last carousel block. Yeah, and let's replace with image number 8. Go below. Yeah, image number 8. Copy the first link the same way as we did before and replace it here. Done. Next one. Copy paste. Yeah, so it's really simply workaround. Yeah. Third one. Copy and replace. The third one is here. Put it. And the last one. Copy and put it to the last link of the carousel number 8. Perfect. Done. Let's close our editor. And now let's move to the last part of our puzzle, to the third container, to the third column. Again, click on the HTML icon and replace two sections, the first carousel block with image number 6 and the second part with image number 9. Go to our storage and copy a link of image number 1. Copy and paste it here. Copy the second link and paste to the second link here. The third link, copy paste. And the last one, copy and paste. Perfect, good job. And do the same with the last carousel block with the image number 9. Oh, sorry, with the image number 6, yeah. Copy the link to the first and replace it here. Next one, the second link. Copy and replace. Third one, copy and replace. And the last link of our carousel blog. Yeah, this one. And let's replace it here. Perfect. So now our puzzle is ready. Okay, so, and why we care so much about the order of images in carousels? As long as we want the email to tell our users that they have solved the puzzle, we need somehow to let the system know when exactly to show those notifications. And now let's work on our notification message that will be displayed to our users when they complete the puzzle. Ours now says the puzzle is done, and you can replace the notification with yours. For example, good job, here's your promo code, etc. To do that, click this section, and here you need to replace the text written in white with your own. So let's replace this text with ours. For example, good job, good job. Here is your promo code. Here is your promo code. Promo code. Yeah, for example. Perfect. And let's close the code editor. And let's see how our puzzle works. So go to the preview mode. And now let's click to the arrows to complete our puzzle. This way. Perfect. As you can see, our puzzle is working, and at the bottom we can see our notification message. Good job, here is your promo code, blah blah blah, etc. So this way, just replacing the links, you can create your own puzzle. So it's like a kind of gamification that really interesting for your users, and it's like new things that you can give them. So to send this email to your recipients, please follow the steps described earlier by Hannah. So guys, that's all for today. So we describe how to create the puzzle and what is the AMP function, and how to use it. So if you have any question, you can contact us. You can write to our support. For example, here you can write to our support, and our managers will reply you under 5 minutes and answer all your questions. So if you have any questions, please write to us. So I think that's all. So can you please write to our chat? Did you like our webinar? Was it useful for you, etc.
And thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate your attention. Oh, sorry to hear that Australia is not a good time. Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming. Really happy to see you here. Sorry to hear that Australia is not a good time. Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming. Really happy to see you here.
Okay guys, see you next time and have a nice day. See you. Bye bye.